Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten and I have another Trump-related reading for you today. I just wanted to know what events are around Trump's presidency this week, October 8th through the 12th. I wasn't specific and I was not watching the news all week because I just didn't want to hear the hypocrisy of these so-called hearings about Kavanaugh. So I called it in my earlier videos that he would get confirmed, and then at the last minute I saw that someone I thought it was going to be Flake was going to vote their conscience. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to change the confirmation. So I have to just say that, those of you who are reading tarot, it's difficult to interpret the patterns, and sometimes patterns are conflicting, and that's because people haven't made up their mind yet. And that's how we change our realities, when we make choices and decisions. We all have that power to make decisions that will change our life and the way forward if we take that initiative. So the possibility of it being different was there. Unfortunately, the wills to keep it, to confirm him, was stronger. Overpowered conflicting wills. So live and learn. As a tarot reader, go with your first prediction, but always allow that things can change, and nothing is set in stone. And if every prediction was always right, we wouldn't be here on YouTube. We'd all be rich, right? So there you go. So this one, like I said, I was not able to really watch the news. I got a zero tolerance for bullshit. So this week I just asked what's around Trump's presidency, what events might be around Trump's presidency. I drew 4 cards only, and then I have my clarifiers. I have no idea what this will frame up to. I'm not even sure if, since I have no association of what's going on right now, what I should frame it up to. I'm just going to give you the energy, and we'll see how it plays out. So let's get started. Hit the like button. Please hit the notification bell if you want to know when I'm putting up new videos. Join me on Patreon. Become a member. There are times when I put up exclusive videos just for my Patreon members, and you don't want to miss out on those. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first card out, we have the 5 of Cups. I'm using the 12 Chairs Tarot. 5 of Cups is talking about a regretful situation. So this event, it's reversed though, okay? I'm just showing you what the card looks like, but I'm going to read it to you. It's reversed. So whatever this event involves, it was a regretful situation. It's regretful for everyone. There's sadness, there's tears, there's upset. So this must be the whole Kavanaugh confirmation, or it's looking like they're going to vote him in. So it's regretful. But since it's reversed, it talks about putting your sadness behind you and looking towards the future. So pulling up your pants and wiping your tears, and let's just get on with it, right? There's nothing we can do about it now. There was a cause for sadness. There's a cause for regrets. There's suffering and a great loss that has happened, and it's a major bummer. And there's a strong feeling of betrayal in this card. But the energy is, like I said, when it's reversed, one of choosing to heal from that now, to get over it, and to look towards the future. Clarified, this card is clarified by the absence card from Sibilla and Divina, and it's reversed. But I'll just read it. I'll just look at it upright. I'll show it to you upright, but I'll read it reversed. Okay, they're both reversed. So when this card is reversed, it's saying the same thing basically, because it's a clarifier. So I repeat a lot, but that's how I pinpoint what my reading is talking about. It's basically saying the same thing. You're getting over it, and you're no longer giving something your emotional energy. Instead, you're going to direct your energy towards the future, and you're looking forward to the timely arrival of an event, because that was further clarified with the Belvedere. Sorry, my dog's in the window and she's about to bark, so just be ready. I'm getting ready, I guess. So you're putting a bad situation behind you and you're looking forward to a timely event. So I think that's what people are doing. And I think the event that people are looking towards now is the midterms. There's a look towards the midterms, and this looking towards the midterms is with a lot of trepidation, uncertainty, and anxiety. Because this card is saying there's still time to change what has happened. Maybe there's still even time to change the Kavanaugh situation. But it's saying that there's still time to change the direction ahead. And so I think that that's kind of a collective thought form here for maybe Democrats. And this card is also telling me that there is some surprising news coming in shortly. Someone from the past may return. Right? Again, these are reversed, so I'm just going to lay it down the way that I got it. But I'll hold them upright. So the next card over, this is what the event involves. The event of getting over past hurt, sorrows, regrets, and moving on and healing from that is the Two of Swords reversed, okay? It's reversed, and it's clarified by the Consultant upright and the Letter reversed, okay? So the Two of Swords reversed talks about a decision, a final decision that took place or is taking place, right? This is what the event involves. It was this final decision that took place or is taking place, about to take place. So I don't know if they've voted him in yet, but it looks like that's about to happen. And this final decision is involving someone's work or job. Someone thought very, very carefully about their decision, guys, and before they cast their vote. And this could be a female consultant, lawyer, lawmaker, or politician. So I guess Mikowski. It turned out to be Mikowski and not Flake. Jeff Flake is a flake. Okay. She stood alone. She voted her conscience. Unfortunately, it's not enough to make a difference. This card is also talking about... these cards are also talking about someone is submitting their complaint about a decision, or there's a decision to submit a resignation, maybe. There may be a request for someone to resign. So these are several things that could be happening here involved in this event of getting over sorrow or loss and just making the most of the future. So what I'm seeing is someone thought very carefully about their decision before they cast their vote. Someone is submitting a complaint about a decision that's made. Someone may be making a decision to submit a resignation. Someone may be making a request for someone to resign. There's a time frame of this around a week or 2 weeks, okay? This may happen within a week or 2 weeks. And this decision. And this decision is based on missing information, misinformation, or produced information. Okay, so I'm feeling like this could involve Mikowski. This could involve somebody we don't know. Could involve even Rosenstein. So looking at this letter card, I feel like there's a no vote. There's a refusal to accept a vote or a decision. There could be a complaint made. There could be some bad news arriving in a week or two, and it could be of a legal nature. I'm getting all of these energies in at once, and you guys have to separate it, how it might apply. I feel like a woman betrays her family or her party, this is someone who is concerned about their career. She's coming in very strongly. This is Mikowski. She's concerned about her career, and she still wants to climb up the ladder. So I think that's why she did a no vote. She didn't feel that it would help her, her particular political career, to vote with Kavanaugh. says that she was motivated by self-interest. This could also be someone who is wanting to submit a complaint about a decision, or someone who is wanting to submit a resignation, or someone who is being bullied into making a decision like that. It's motivated by self-interest. Ultimately, it's saying that this decision is a bad one because it's so one-sided. It's unbalanced. I hope you guys follow that. So there is some future prediction in there, but I think there was also explanation. The cards, I guess, wanted to explain why so-and-so voted the way they did. Maybe it's even Collins too, but she felt that voting with Kavanaugh would help her career. It's all motivated by self-interest. So how is Trump going to act or react to this event, right? So I see Trump, who here in the Emperor reversed. Okay, the Emperor reversed in this deck looks like a mob boss. And he's reversed. He is clarified by the dark-haired woman. And I've got some other clarifiers here as well. Let me just pull up my board. The sick man and the widow reversed. So number one, let's just read the Emperor reverse. I feel like Trump is obsessed with power and staying in power. Okay, that's his energy. His action is to dominate and to misuse his office and to misuse the power that he has to control a situation. He will be throwing his weight around this week, acting with defiance and breaking rules. He's sick of following rules and structure, and he's planning to overcome these rules. And he wants to bring down the structure of the investigation. He wants to bring down someone who's in charge of the investigation. He wants to bring down the institution of the investigation itself. So he's going to be acting this way. He's going to be showing real contempt for the office of president and for our institutions of justice. And he's truly, the cards are even saying this, and I thought this week, because every time I look at Trump, which is only for a short time, I can only look at him for short periods of time. Every time I look at him, I get disgusted that he's our president, and I'm like, what is the word I'm looking for? It's just an affront that he's our president. But it finally came to me. The cards told me today the word I was looking for. He's truly an abomination sitting on the seat of our throne of presidency. He's an abomination to the position of president. I clarified this Emperor reverse with a dark-haired woman, and this could be a woman who's loyal to him, and it's a pathological relationship. It could be Sarah, it could be Sanders, it could be some other woman. It does say she has dark hair, but we'll just be open to those things. We won't be too literal with all that. But this woman is going to be defending his actions and providing him with comfort, cover, support, and advice. And she's an abomination as well. I clarified these two cards together, and I got the sick man from Sibilla. And this is telling me there is some kind of block, delay, or bad news caused by legal troubles or legal situations. This is also indicated in the absence card and in the letter card reversed here. There is indication of some sort of delay and bad news. And whatever this delay is, it could be of legal nature, it could be a summons coming in, it could be something like that, okay? It will cause Trump to become uneasy, upset, and impatient, and to throw his weight around, and to act in a defiant manner. Again, like I said, this is the card that pinpointed it and said that Trump is an abomination, and his relationship with others is pathological. It's saying that he is lying and he's being defended by liars. He may take a vacation this week. He may seek to separate himself from a legal problem, like I said, with the FBI, with the investigation in some way. He may seek to separate himself from that, and how he will separate himself, how that will play out, I mean, who knows. He could be taking a break, a vacation. He could fire someone. I feel he's going to be making a move to dismiss someone or to bully someone into backing down or quitting, because we have someone who feels bullied to make a decision here. I'm not saying it will be done, but there may be an attempt to do that, right? Again, this may take place within a week or even 2 weeks' time. I clarified all of this again with the widow reversed. She's reversed. And when she's reversed, she's talking about cutting something out of your life in a permanent way. So that's why I say it may be seeking to dismiss someone, get rid of them. And also, dark-haired woman could be Melania. Maybe she's taking a break from Trump this week. Maybe she's using an excuse of sickness or illness. Who knows? Who cares? Rich people problem. So, I told you guys that this position here has kind of been evolving for me. It started out to be, where is this event headed in the near future? It still could take on that understanding. But I'm still working with this position and what exactly it means. I have to live it in order to understand it. That's how I do the cards. I have to live it in order to understand it. So it still hasn't materialized perfectly for me what this position means, but I feel like today I want to say this is saying how other people will be reacting to Trump, okay, involved in this event. And so I have the Page of Swords. I have clarified by the Trap card and clarified by the Pensioner. So I'm feeling like this is talking about the press in general. Could be a reporter, could be the press and a reporter. It could also be talking about an investigation into something, because someone is being probed for answers. Someone is being probed and questioned about their actions, about their reason for their actions, and this is very intrusive. It's persistent, and it's a strong demand to know more. It's prying. Some may consider it prying or meddling, and it could also be a source who's sharing what they know and spreading a story. There's a lot of questions. Why? So many questions that people want answered, and so I feel like this is a press reference. This is a reporter reference. We're questioning someone here. Could also be the investigation, like I said. I'm feeling like that there is a request to interview possibly the president, because this usually stands for Trump for me. Greedy, old, selfish, misogynist man. There could be a request to interview him. Maybe that's the legal note or summons that is coming down the road. Could even be a report, but I don't think so. There is some sort of request to interview, right? And then there's a final decision made about that. Because there is uncertainty and trepidation about what's coming ahead. Perhaps he will ensnare himself or trap himself in a lie. Or perhaps the situation is set so that he will ensnare himself or trap himself in a lie. Either way, if you don't lie, you won't trap yourself, right? But that's the challenge to overcome. Whoever is talking to the press, whether it be Trump or to the interviewer or investigator, whoever it is, okay, and we have to be open with how this energy will play out. Their interview will ensnare and trap them. It will ensnare and trap them. And it's all about a con man. It's all about a scam. It's all about a sham. It's all about a family business, a family crime business. So this may be, there's crime in the family. There could be an intrusive search or research probing into the whole crime of Trump's family in evading taxes in the past. There could be more interest and probing into that matter, and his advisors don't want him to talk about this because they feel he's going to make things worse for himself and put himself in a trap if he interviews about it. The cards are saying, I feel like the cards are saying that Trump is the subject of an investigation, okay? And I feel like it's kind of more official now. It's not assumed. I think that the cards are saying that Trump is most definitely the subject of the investigation of the Russian probe. And someone is giving information about crime and corruption that will involve the president. So, again, I told you something is coming out. It's a surprise. Okay, I think we're talking about October surprise here. Something is coming out and it will be about crime and corruption. It will involve the president. So we'll have to take a look into that. Maybe I'll make that an exclusive Patreon video. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to see if there is going to be an October surprise, what will be involved in that, and how will it affect the Republicans, how will it affect the Democrats in the midterms, how will it affect Trump. So that's going to be a reading that I'm going to do. I'm going to post that reading today. So, but that's only going to be for my Patreon subscribers for now. So make sure to join me on Patreon, or anyone who makes a donation of $5 or more can request a link to that video and learn about what this October surprise might entail and who it might involve and how it might affect the midterms, okay? So that's my my little transition into the next video. So make sure to subscribe to Patreon or to pledge your support and make a request. Okay, guys? All right, great. So how is this situation headed? Where is it headed? We've got the Knight of Wands. This is a hard card to read, and it's kind of a dark card, but there's 3 people instead of 1. In this card, it's the Knight of Wands, and is reversed. So today I'm not feeling particularly influenced by the pictures on the cards. I'm just kind of going with the meanings of cards. I feel like this is a card of incoming news, and there's an attempt to frustrate this incoming news. As I said before, I feel like there is an October surprise coming, and it's unexpected, and it could cause a bad reaction. It could cause anger and frustration. It could cause possibly violence. I'm not sure, but this could be a card of violence. It could also be something having to do with sexual scandal or an infidelity coming out. Again, I have to look into what this October surprise is going to be about. Make sure to tune in for that by subscribing to Patreon, or, you follow the instructions I gave you before. I clarified this Knight of Wands, and I got the letter. We got 2 letters. I got the letter here, and I got the Footman reversed. So the outcome of where this situation is headed, again, the cards are just talking about we're headed towards an October surprise. And again, it's saying we may be talking about a sexual scandal. We may be talking more about the tax evasion scandal. We could be talking about a book release or another article. The Footman reverse is telling me that this involves a backstabber, someone in Trump's camp, someone who's flipped, someone's son who's in trouble, someone whose son has behaved badly and gotten into some trouble. It doesn't have to be just a son. It could be a son-in-law. It could be any of these things, okay? It has to do with someone's past. When they were younger, they got into some trouble. And it's a scam, it's a sham, it's a scandal that they were involved with. And this person is guilty. This person is already guilty. They've either been found guilty or they've pled guilty, but they are officially guilty, okay? Someone will get humbled because they are guilty. And the knowledge that comes out was gained via trust and confidence. The knowledge that comes out was gained via being recorded, so that one could have an advantage over another. So this is alluding to a lot of stuff. This October surprise, I'm feeling like it could have something to do with, God, it could be anything. It could be something coming out about Flynn. It could be something coming out about Cohen and his recordings. So we'll have to look deeper into that and try and specify that. So make sure you stay tuned. Thanks for listening for this video. Sorry it wasn't more defined. Again, I had to take a break from all the bullshit this week. And yeah, the October surprise video is going up today, so make sure to tune in for that. All right, blessings. Bye.